Hello, and welcome back to White Guy with Sunglasses Yap Session. Haven't seen me in a while, haven't posted in like a month and a half. So this video is pretty much just going to be an update on everything that happened this summer, everything I learned, and some pretty good lessons I'm going to teach you guys, and some pretty funny stories. Let's get into it, I guess. Number one, what did I spend this summer doing? Apart from becoming really cool and wearing sunglasses now, I also ended up pulling 6 girls. Well, by pulling them, and I got their Instagrams, got 2 girls' numbers, which is pretty cool. Okay, how could they say no, right? Especially at the beach. Okay, anyways, point is, I spent this summer working on my social skills and becoming a much more confident and effective communicator and socializer, pretty much. Now, that's what I dedicated this summer to. That's why I didn't post. Also for the fact that I wasn't really at home much, didn't have much time to record or anything. My protocol, or let's say the flavor of self-improvement that I went through this summer, pretty much these last couple of months, was just talking to as many people as possible. I mean, this is gonna sound stupid, but being confident, it's kind of a switch you can turn on, right? If you just do things without thinking, like one after the other, it just makes you feel more confident. Making new friends, joining social experiences. I actually have it like in one of my journals over here. If I can find it really quick, it's like this level up thing I made, where I had a bunch of. Oh, here we go. Let me see. I'm gonna teach you how I actually quantify and categorize my improvement, and how I decide if I've been making progress or if I've just been wasting time. This is the ultimate protocol, and now we can put it here so you guys might be able to see this. Pretty much, if you can read this, or if you can't, I guess. It says level 1 quests. So right now, according to this, I'm a level 1 socializer, but I have not updated this in genuinely months. And I did this before the summer, and so pretty much you put down 5 missions, 5 categories that you need to complete 10 times or a certain number of times for you to level up. And those 5 categories have to be like the 5 branches of what you want to get better at. So for me, it was socializing, and I pretty much humbled myself and said, yeah, you're an extrovert and you've made friends with tons of people in the past, but you're still a level 1 socializer. You're not completely comfortable talking to people yet, probably because of COVID and like, I don't know, being used to video games. And you could always improve a lot. So might as well go back to level 1, so you could, go from the ground up. It wouldn't make sense if you just start a video game and you're already level 30 and you haven't even mastered any skills yet, right? So my 5, this is just an example. You don't have to follow this, and I guess I'll put it up on the screen so it makes more sense to you. Alright, the 5 categories I had to complete 10 of are cold approaching, new friends, flirty convos, so just a conversation where I can tell a girl likes me and I'm making it clear I like it too. And then social initiations, which is pretty much inviting people out to do stuff with me. And so, I mean, I'm not going to count them all in now, I'll do that later, but point is, once you've done 10 of each of those activities, you like check the box. Like here, I'm just gonna put I call approach like 6 girls this summer, so I'm just gonna add that real quick. Hey, would you look at that? That's exactly 10 cold approaches. Boom. So my cold approaching skill is now level 2. As you can see here, cold approaches up to 10, level 2. Now, new friends, I probably made like tons of new friends, but I'll count it all later, right? I'm wasting your time. Point is, fuck, did I just break this? You put the 5 categories that make up the the big umbrella term of improvement you want to get good at. For example, let's say you want to get a good physique, so you're to become a level 2 like workouter or gym bro, I guess. You have to hit 10 workouts, hit 10 PRs, gain 10 kilos, I don't know, do 10 pull-ups, 10 dips, 10 muscle-ups, whatever it is, right? So you have to figure this out for yourself. I can't baby you and tell you exactly what to do, but this is one amazing thing that I've been doing, and I used it a lot this summer, well, when I was at home, and it has definitely helped me quantify my progress. You see, I thought before getting into the summer that, going around and pulling girls would just be a big piece of cake, and that I would just learn a lot and nothing like bad would happen. But turns out, like, going after girls is actually kind of exhausting, and it's not really as nice as I thought it would be, I started spending tons of time, like I even got Instagram, was posting shirtless pics on stories. I'll put one up here where you can see it, looking very nice indeed. And just, I spent so much time worrying about girls that I don't think obviously I was still like working out and stuff, but I definitely missed out on some like spiritual and mental self-improvement, especially because as focusing on social skills entails, I wasn't really going to sleep as often. I mean, I was going to sleep every night, but not as early, so I wasn't sleeping as much. And I just wasn't as motivated by like the drive of self-improvement. I was more motivated by the drive of I need to pull as many girls as I can and be as social as I can, which is, it's not a negative thing. It's not a bad thing at all. It's just another branch of self-improvement. And I keep fixing my glasses, man. I'm not taking these off ever. I'm gonna start doing my videos like this. So, what else did I learn during this summer that you can interpret from my story is don't spend so much time chasing a bunch of girls. If you haven't found any girl organically that you would actually consider dating and maybe even marrying one day, it's not worth it, man. The amount of hours, time, like texts, a lot of just like time overall I wasted, and like mental strain and effort to try and keep girls interested because I was in a different city. But when I came back, I wanted to like do something with them or whatever. To be honest, I didn't even like half of them. They were just pretty, and I knew I could get clout online if I said I pulled girls. So there you guys have it. I pulled girls so I could act like I'm cooler than you guys are. And I mean, to be honest, I do have 2 girls in my DMs, like, right at this moment, which is pretty cool. That's another thing I learned, which is girls who seem Christian or, like, conservative, and, obviously in this channel I'm trying to push forward my values because I believe they're the correct values, and if you agree with my values, then, like, keep watching. I guess we could probably be friends. But I don't really value a girl using her body in a lustful manner to try and give herself physical value by trying to appeal to a man, and I don't like give much value to a girl being overly sexual, especially at this young age and when she's not in a serious relationship. So let's just say some very uncomfortable things may have happened to me. Luckily I escaped with my virginity, but I will be way more careful next time. And no, losing your virginity is not necessarily a good thing. Like me personally, at least, I'm saving it until I'm married. And I've been filming for 10 minutes. Just been a big yap session. If you're still here, then clearly like you enjoy my presence, bro. You're pretty much my G at this point. So head down to the description and you'll find a Discord. Like just my Discord called Club Catchy. And in case you're wondering, my channel now, obviously I'm still gonna help you guys going through school with self-improvement, but I'm also going to show you my passion for music and socializing as I've come to see it. Now obviously, socializing isn't everything, but there are some pretty good self-improvement habits like cold approaching, talking to new people, making new friends, and still like going out sometimes can be nice, especially if you go out to work out with friends. Apart from that, what else did I learn in this summer? Perseverance is hella important. I ran 20 kilometers yesterday. The most kilometers I'd ever ran before that was 10, and that was in like March. So I could barely walk this morning when I woke, and I still went to rugby practice last night after running 20 kilometers. Now, I will admit I may have drank 2 Monsters and a liter of like fruit juice I bought at the store because of how like exhausted I was, and I almost passed out and threw up when I finished running. Probably because I didn't like cool down. I just went to my friends and bought a Monster and a liter of fruit juice. But I'm still extremely proud of myself from doing that. I ran them in 2 parts. The second part I ran 10k in like pretty much exactly 1 hour. So a lot of mental fortitude went to that. And something I definitely used was God and His power. I'm not joking. At kilometer 8.5, like when I was at 8.5 kilometers of the second part, and my next part was uphill, and I could literally not move for more than 15 seconds. I got down on my knees at a bus stop and I prayed. There was like a random black woman behind. I'm gonna get cancelled. No, I'm not being racist. It was literally just a woman who was of black color who was behind me in the opposite side of the street, like staring at my back as I was praying in a bus stop. Like, I don't think I've ever seen someone pray in a bus stop, which is kind of funny to think about. And then I got up and I ran the final like kilometer and a half, and I showed up actually like right at my old school where there was a bunch of friends, because like they started school now, so I luckily don't have school yet because I moved like to a different school system or something. So yeah, definitely don't give up halfway through things. That is one thing I've had a lot of trouble doing throughout my life, which is finishing what I've started. And if that's something that you think you should improve in, then tag along. I'm gonna finish what I started, and you might as well come with me, right? So leave any comments like down below. Tell me what you did this summer and how you've improved, and give me advice on how to clean my room and if you like the glasses. So see ya, bro.